The deal we made with Tyler was...
Only fate and oxygen intervened, and there I am. Tyler and Caroline to the council. Elena's dead and no longer my concern. Now put me...
What you really want.
Incessant woman. Hey, Mom. What's up?
Dad, you didn't answer your phone.
Why? What happened to Caroline? What do you mean they took her? Time. Come on, we gotta go. Keep them busy, little sister. Incredible. But... easy love. Wrong time. Wrong place, wrong equipment. I don't know, love. So much more than a pretty face. And you're a glorious kisser. Listen, if you.
Oh.
I was an innocent victim. Hot hybrid sex. Strong enough to put me in. Surely you're strong enough to get me out. Bloody spell!
She said she can't, okay?
You or Tyler!
Hello, brother. I thought you were dead. So pleased you know. You can't be killed. Rest assured, I had a worse day than you. For us to move on, find some more werewolves. You know how easily they can be silenced with it. Put the blood down, Rebecca. There's a good girl. Drop it! You're right. I don't care. I had hoped to leave Mystic for you and your friends pulled. Leaving me in a coffin to rot. Not even close. But you hybrids are a dying. You're a new face.
Yes.
My reputation precedes. Hopefully not all bad.
A little.
He's never mentioned you.
You should go to the party.
And I think I know why. She's quite fetching. Don't worry, I had to take the back door, so Caroline. But I've put together a pretty convincing... You tell me where my imagination deviates from reality. You went off to the Appalachians to break the same animal instincts as ran low.
Stop it.
In a moment of weakness, the thick... And Caroline has no idea.
Hello.
Tyler's otherwise occupied honesty and whatnot. I, however... Hello, mate. Well, let's not be too hasty. I feel like we're just getting to know each other.
Oh, maybe you can cue me in on this.
Truth be told, I'm as evil as it gets.
See, this is what I like to hear. Vague threats, ominous prophecy.
What do you mean, tattoos?
No.
Future reference, one voicemail is just... What's... And what would you have done if I don't want anything from you? Her, on the other hand, a lick about her dying. Congratulations, you just became worth more. Just say it's made you the most well-protected. Well, I was, but then I thought to myself how bribing the hell. Things change, Rebecca. Well, what if I told you the brother, and like that, bygones, beef up the hybrid security detail? It's from the Inquisition. So what's with the
I should have figured you out.
feeling benevolent?
You're never.
Fine. Group of highly skilled feeding. But with the bloodshed came
The show.
Here's nothing.
Stories.
Perhaps you should wrangle our sister. Though our friend in the other room, seen since then, kind of makes you want. She fell in love with him, which I will gladly share with you. Hateful, I need to make peace with her unless she believes we've made up. Are the shackles too tight? Let's eat. I could kiss the cat. Right, Alexander.
We're curious to hear.
Achieve this. Not quite yet. Because in order... A map leading us to its treasure mansion, there was only one other person. My sister, however, was more than willing to... They don't. Your stupidity.
Nothing.
Tell him what the hunt's weapon that could bring about the end of... For 900 years, there was not a whisper of disappointment and deception. No, Finn was a dullard. He's more interesting lying in a box.
You knew he'd help you, even...
But she'll tell you where it is. You can call it a deal with... There's more to it. Keep this one alive at all costs. You really are a hopeless fool.
But I would rather have lived my life than yours. Look me in the eye.
I have a plane waiting. I'll get the sword. You put Rebecca somewhere no one will find. Nobody. I'll erase each as stronger than family. Pointing fingers isn't going to help me. You're going to help. He took the hybrid's head, which means he wants werewolf toxin. From half the world away digging up a dead hunter. His tattoo is our only map to the kitchen, and above all, keep him alive. To keep Damon in check. Damon with the cure. I imagine no one. Which is why my sister, the more who will go after it. You mark my words. Tell one, am I understood? Causing problems.
I can do whatever.
Although I do happen to know your little secret about your time in Appalachia. Assume you're back to being... How did you Ah, yes. My little... Other side, he'll free the hostages. Your job is to get Connor up. And use caution, mate. Retrieval of the vampire hunter. Maybe you should mind your business. My reasons. They've ceased to matter. Cheers. Drama unfolding before me, I assume you think you've got more important things to deal. Well, I can't imagine why, what with you ruining all my plans for a hybrid. But let's accentuate the positive, shall we? The hunter was one of 5. We'll find another. It may take sense. Tell you, where are you?
Manor House.
Hide. Bad enough I'm out here talking to you. When one kills a hunter, there's a bit of a consequence, which is to kill vampires. If you prevent one from death, won't prevent him from making Elena his... No. I'll lock her up. Keep her away. Apologize for the lack of window. Off your daylight ring and burning yourself to death. Oh, but you'll want to. Problem is, I'm immortal. 52 years, 4 months, and... my every waking moment.
That's why you got involved.
All he knew was that the hunter had to be kept. You should have listened to him when he said he had it. Well, that's one of life's little mysteries, isn't it? Don't... Caroline. What do I... They sent you to sweet talk. Well, good form, but I'm afraid I can't do... Look, I'm not going to burden you with this. I know you have enough on your plate. Yes, well, just know... I wouldn't have let... Can I at least offer you a drink? Oh, you don't say.
Which he did.
You're beautiful, but if you don't stop talking, I will. You have 10 seconds to tell. Don't let her out of your... No, maybe you should be the...
You want someone dead? Go ahead. I'd rather die anyway than...
Don't tempt me, little wolf. Is to serve me. No, you won't. Get out.
Well, to the words, tell no one, tell you.
If no one who knows about the cure... And try to keep this to yourself, would you? I know I'd find you at the helm of this.
I'm busy.
I was one...
About 1:45.
Was promised a date. In return, Mystic Falls won't be hosting the party. A lady werewolf friend.
Me here. 2 p.m. Understand?
See you tomorrow, Caroline. And how am I doing? They didn't waste any...
Two together really makes me want to bark.
Let's get you a drink. I'll tell you all about being the bag. It'll all make sense eventually.
Nick here.
Awful creature on the planet. How don't you miss the day being... I intend to redefine excellence. Now, I'm really enjoying your use of when here. It's very... I promise to aspire, inspire, shortage of words ending in inspire.
It's hilarious. Just...
Smart.
Being human. I was on a trek in the end, up to me. It just hovered there. And I thought, what a thing. Hard every day, just to stay alive. Satisfying every day must be that it survived. The time I thought about being human. To think of it as an expression of my donation to the Winter Wonderland charity event. Without the attitude. Into my hybrids being sired to me if I can't max... I've delivered. A sword from Italy, which we'll use to decipher them. Who's supposed to deliver? I feel perfectly justified doing a little... The hilt acts as a sign... Completed. I heard you moved out of your house. Bit of a martyr move, hmm? The best friend you got. Dickens was a dark man. You've liked him. Is my work really that literal? I'm gonna take that's a good thing the high school part's nearly over. Allow me. Where have you been all day? You've been dodgy, or should I compel it out of you? I showed you a secret brotherhood hand. Well, is keeping my victims left. Ripper. Loneliness. That's why you and I memorialize gathering other people's letters or writing their name. Where is Tyler Lockwood? You're looking for Tyler? I'd like a little word with him myself.
Don't hurt him.
You're all he has. Simply appreciating the sights and smells of nature, neither of which presently include rotting. How many vampires has he killed? 12. That's a number. That's how many days it took to quell the urge to kill one. That's enough. You to grow Jeremy's mark. How many vampires has he killed? That's a... I'm gonna need that. How can I help? You know, if you adjust your angle a little bit, you'll find a... Actually, I'm just perplexed why Jeremy hasn't killed any vampires. And here was I thinking you were the fun brother. Jeremy needs more victory. Tragedy is, Damon. It did her. You'll find a way to spare innocent lives and... That's why I've already made the necessary correct. I was beginning to... Not exactly. Killing them is your job.
And then I realized...
Or else. Compel you. I can compel them. I'm gonna send every vampire in here off your friend. I'm taking artistic license. With you as his coach, he'll be fine. It's Matt I'm worried about. If I hear an engine start, I'll kill him. Ironic, you coming to me for help. And now my little brat of a brother. No position to make demands, love. Like to cure you. To make more hybrids. I do have a... Just 2 days were for my hunter.
I'll make some...
Where's Damon Salvatore? Yes, well, you've had your fun. Contrary, I find nastiness to be essential. Boy, you understand? Enough of Cole. Well then, I think you probably dagger a sibling. Good evening, Gilbert clan. I've come to fetch my hunter's become a liability. Jeremy'll be safer here. Nothing to get what he wants, so strange as it may. Preferably before he burns your nice little... And as for you, Hunt, we'll plan on finishing our work tomorrow. Leaving so soon? Well, I apologize for breaking up this tourist. But I do have some... Paranoid brother Cole is running around with a white... As well, unfortunately, he seems to... Cole's irrational fear of sighting down before he does any more damage. Now I know you have to...
You can...
Talk some sense into it. See, that's my point, exact. Cole roam free. Help me, dagger and compelled. Jeremy'll... Hello, mate.
If he gets too much...
Because I caught him trying to sneak out of Rebecca. None of this would be an issue if you'd have just done your job. And when I turned a room full of barflies into vampires for him to slaughter, you let Cole. Bright idea, was it, to saddle Jeremy with a conscience?
Vampire.
Communication is infuriating. Daring escape artist less to sell potato. Not trying to live up to Stefan. When I compelled him to feed on Elaine. Is Stefan and Elaine.
Pretend like you're not in on...
Elena won't come to see me, so...
What did you do? Decide if you hadn't set a trap for lives. I'll kill you both without... Really think I care for an instant about my bloody... So I can destroy it. I would have killed you all the second we... Now I'm just gonna watch you... Until Bonnie's spell locking... I won't look like anything, because I'll have gouged and won't be cured along with me.
I think the... Although I am still debating...
Someone fighting for something... Your mother was a fighter.
Every second of his misery.
We're Bonnie. How quickly you forget the part where I...
Killed her too. Oh my god!
I'm sorry, mate. I didn't quite catch... Please... See, now I think you're just telling me what I'm... Knowing that hours ago you announced your plan... No. But if I cure you, that means... It won't be long now. Then you'll die. And Tyler will have learned his lesson the hard way. 1,000 years old, boredom. And I can't help myself. Can you? Caroline. Caroline.
Shane and Bonnie were both gone too.
Need my help with anything? Lockwood. Come to show the sword brings you. And what do you think?
You turn the
Just using the magic of the internet to purchase an Aramaic to English dictionary from your nearest retailer.
What's Aramaic?
It's a dead language. It hasn't been used since, like, biblical times.
Ketzia's native tongue, I'm guessing. Dictionary in the world. Late. In Besotintu Aramait, if only you spoke Aramaic.
No, I don't understand.
Da, a Shinta witch and a hunter in full bloom. Need to tell you my reasons. Bring my sword over here. The means of his destruction at hand. Turn the crypttext reveals a key to a note. There's something else. Lis Bihada.
Nick, you helped?
You sound so surprised, little sister. Perhaps I want my sister to finally know. No more games. There is only one dose of the... So he gets to live. Turned all my hybrids against me. His life's mission to find the cure. You wouldn't. Fearless. Caroline. Immediately. And tell him to run, that I will give him a head start. Fear something awful has befallen your friend, but you know I'd never hurt you. Have a care, mate, to treat a lady. Oh, you did say it was urgent. Oh, don't worry about him, love. You're foolish enough to make a deal with Katerina. Tell me everything you know about Katerina.
Number 2. So.
Killed my brother and imprisoned me in the Gilbert live. Although I did have it halfway through his bloody neck, he probably won't have. Tell me about Katerina. Well, in your case, I threw off as to what we were up to and set her on a course to find. What did Katerina promise you? An orphan. Does explain your charming bravado. Abandonment issues will do. The only one that can protect you. Control. Neither a sense of the world nor my place in it, but I did one refuses to let anything stand in one's.
This is your thing.
I felt I had many charms, but no, surely not the next century.
My guess?
If I simply killed Tyler, my revenge, time of paranoia and fear, that's Tyler. You never really thought there was a future for you two, did you? You know, if Tyler has even half your... My sister informs me that you're safe and free to go. But you'll never convince me to let Tyler go. Well, perhaps it was because it allowed you to see. Going. My considerable lifetime, I've only seen that mark on a hand from the same bloodline once thrived throughout much of what we now call... I wouldn't dare. Matters of family are sacred. For times, I take it. Not judging you, for starters. Recommend something a little more sanitary. Showed me. Few hospitals. What about a lay? Or were you the exception? How Shakespearean. But if your disinterest is piqued, how do we stop him?
Next, he had you kill your hybrids.
Usually use minions to pick up a dry. Don't underestimate the allure of darkness, Stefan. Even the purest hearts are drawn to it. Still, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a failure. What's
Of your own hybrid.
But he's been skipping their geometry class. See, 2 places. And Elena when I said that, but clearly it struck a chord. The only way to stop the witches is to kill. Arithmetic isn't your strong point. Whatever you need to so you can sleep. You look like you're in need of... Silas, I presume. My dad's supernatural enemies from the other. Now what? Silas, have me with the white ox steak. Well, I suddenly feel like... Show me your real face.
I will bring you nothing.
I need more time. Caroline, is it really you? Prove it to me. Stuck inside me. I was in no position to ask questions, so you can understand. Finding my misery so amusing. Cheers for your friend Bonnie.
Sorry. You want my help?
Linda's moving towards my... I saved your life. Twice. I will not be forced by you.
Is wrong with you? Can't get out of your...
And you're back on me. Pain is gone. It was never there. You took my mind. A search for the elusive cure?
Complicated.
With a long list of demands, I assume. Settle this like family. Thank you. Friends, then? I'm not exactly scouring the earth for him. Silas can appear as any. Got inside my thoughts, convinced till I give him the cure. Please. Face and compel you.
Klaus!
Company.
Well, I'm sorry that you're having...
I know.
Then
Well, surely you find...
creepy trophy case of family collectible.
Why would... Oh. What makes you think I'll spare simply another fly in her web? You cite it against me. You can stand idly by. Anything I could have done that you failed at the expense of my sanity. Because I refused to entertain breath fighting you on the sub. To see her smile, to make her dream night come true. It. Shared interest of giving Caroline the night.
Plotting a move against you. You so deeply to your core that Jane concerns. It's been a funny from you. Love.
Time for one more. Hybrid, actually, but that's a long story for someone. A witch. Jane Ann Devereaux. Well, now that's a fib, isn't it? Now you see that you're a true witch. Marcel. My father, I'm afraid, I recently incinerated.
My mentor, my savior.
With a few buddies. Find a witch willing to make daylight. A witch by the name of Jane.
Family. Those who live hate me more than
That you can't do magic in this town. Here, she broke the rules. Opportunity for a show of force.
Oh, whatever it was. And yours was a little melodramatic for my taste. What did your sister want with me?
He killed my sister.
Your guides.
Oh, he did. Fine.
Sorry for the wait.
Sal wants to know what I'm up to. You're aware the bite of a werewolf can see I'm half werewolf, so I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Tourists, more fresh blood.
Evening.
the witches have in store for you?
New Klaus?
It's a trick, Elijah. I'm gonna kill every last. Caroline, I'm standing, and all I can think about is how much I want to. There are plenty more of these to go around. I can do this all day. I was already on my way to your graduation announcement. It's very considered offering you a first-class ticket to join me in New Orleans, and so would be. So I opted for something. Tyler is now free to return. He's your first love. I intend to be your last, however long it takes. Congratulations, Caroline. Let's get out of here before 12 angry hybrids decide to pick a fight.